What's up, guys? Sub-Zeric here, back for another VOD review. We're doing another Soju VOD review. Is it just me, or is there a... What was that? Could you guys see that? Okay, whatever. I don't know if that was on Soju's VOD, or if that was my graphics card dying. If you guys saw a teal... What color would you call that? Teal square in the middle of your screen? Let me know. If you didn't, I think my graphics card is dying. Maybe Soju's graphics card is, but then would that go to? In any case, we're watching Soju today, cause once again he got to play a comp that I'm really excited to talk about and watch, and an augment with that comp that is also very exciting to watch and talk about. Wow! Wait, this is already kind of crazy to sell the Shyvana here. I'm pretty far against selling the Shyvana here. I mean, I love just picking this up, and obviously you want to hold Jace as well. I'm shocked, especially because we actually get an orb here with units in it. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, you wanted Jace pair, you wanted this. I'm really surprised it's selling Shyvana there. We get the Shyvana back. I feel like Shyvana is often what makes this Shapeshifter opener because it links up Dragon, it's extra damage. I'm blown away that he actually sells the Shyvana there. I don't really agree with that, but no. We'll see. Holding on to a few of these extra units now that he has Jace pair, he's got that Elise, he is leaning more towards Shapeshifter. And yeah, wow, still does not actually hold the Shyvana here. Opts to make 10 instead here. I mean, I think he's sort of saying that he's gonna, have a kind of like a lost streak opener, play around this comp, maybe even play reroll from this spot. But also, we get an upgraded adventure here, and boom, Soju rips that immediately here. Picks up some of these extra one costs. Where do those? I actually haven't had a chance to take an upgraded adventure yet. The set, did it give him the one costs and upgraded adventure? I guess it must, right? Yeah, it gives you 4 one costs. Okay, I still haven't taken this augment once this set. Well, that's nice that we get. I think we got a. No, we already had this Twitch. What did we get out of that? An Elise? I think we got an Elise out of that. But in any case, it's an upgraded adventure, and we are playing Namzi and Shapeshifter reroll. I think he just scouted somebody. Was that somebody else playing an upgraded adventure? We need to rescout that real quick, because that is a little bit scary, but hopefully they're playing a different version of the comp. Can we rescout here again, Soju? I mean, hey, we're making 20 gold. That feels pretty good. I mean, if not, I'll have to... I don't really want to go back in the VOD. This guy. Okay, perfect. Actually, this is kind of ideal. We're an upgraded adventure, and there's another person playing an upgraded adventure, but they're not playing our comp. They're playing the other one cost reroll comp. They're playing the Seraphine, like Ari. Well, not necessarily Seraphine, but like the Ari comp, where you play around Poppy, you play around. I mean, honestly, in that comp they can play Zoe, Lilia. You can actually go for Seraphine because it accelerates the ability for you to find your 3 stars. But hey, this is great. I don't think I would take Magic Mirror here. You do end up just kind of down a gold, so yeah, it does give you an extra unit. Like, would you pay basically a gold to have a tailored unit? And I think the answer is no, but it's kind of tough to say, actually. I think this early, probably no. Maybe, I just don't think you take it. It's too expensive. What I'm curious about here in Soju's spot are items. I've heard that you're really, in this line, supposed to look towards itemizing the Twitch. Also, that Shojin is not a very good Namzi item. I mean, why not? I'm a fan of stats checks. Let's do a stats check here. Let's just explore. We can throw in an upgraded adventure, but really I'm more interested in just throwing in Namzi, Elise, Jace, and Twitch into the planner here, and then just going into items. We can hit these guys 3-starred if we want to make the accuracy go up a little bit. Also, looks like Tactics Stat Tools is lagging a little bit, so I'll give it a refresh, and if it continues to be mean, then I'll pop into the other monitor. Okay, so yeah, most frequently itemized is Namzi with Shojin here. And like a slight positive delta. It's not so bad. If you just sort by delta in general, TG on Twitch is obviously good. I mean, it's gonna be hard to sort by just like straight up delta, but you can see like Twitch itemization and Elise itemization comes up a lot. Random TG onto Twitch though. Interesting. I mean, we can just look at Twitch. Deathblade, LW, GS, Renans, and then look at like Namzi. I mean, it kind of looks like you can itemize them interchangeably. Looks like Renans, Deathblade, yeah, Shojin not really great in the stats. Gwynsu horrible in the stats. But yeah, Guardbreaker, Renans, that kind of stuff. And same kind of stuff on Twitch. And then like Jason, Elise as well. I mean, these are kind of different, Jace is like an AD like frontliner, brawler, bruiser, whatever you want to call him, type champion. Whereas, you know, Elise is more AP and more tank. And then there's also obviously like Shyvana that you can itemize, but I think we would like to get items on the 1 cost first because that's what we're going to find first here. But yeah, I'm curious to see what the itemization comes down to. We picked up a glove here. I don't know if this is going to be IE or not. Also, what is that? Why did we sell? I mean, I guess his idea is that Nico is like so far away that like honestly we don't even need to hold her right now. Like level 5 is light years away, and level 6 is also quite far away from that. So I guess it makes sense. But okay. In any case, we're holding on to this sword here. We'd kind of like to lose this fight, but we actually rotate it into a really weak player here. So this is actually a pretty rough fight to win because now we're gonna break our streak. Now hopefully we pick up some 2 stars here and we can actually win this next fight. Like a Twitch 2 would be great here. Yeah, I mean, I don't even completely hate this roll here from Soju. It rolls you into a charm here. He'd really like to win this fight. Did he just sell a Twitch there? No. Okay, he sold a Warwick. Okay. I was like, I mean, yeah, that couldn't have been a Twitch because if he had 3 Twitches, he would have Twitch too. But I kind of like the roll to try to win this fight. And he also, this is interesting. He takes out, okay, this is fine. He takes out the Shyvana here in order to make gold, which I think makes sense. I hate gloving the Namzi there, though. That seems just bad to me. Because you've hard committed your glove to Namzi. Okay, now we have 5 Namzi, so this is probably correct. But yeah, you hard committed your glove to Namzi for literally no reason there for free. But that's okay. Now we have 5 Namzi, so we're probably item holding Namzi anyway. The statistics really, what I'm looking at, it seems to say that you can itemize either one. Maybe that's a okay. And then once we get this extra glove, we're immediately making IE. I think this is fine. LW down the line, I think is reasonable. Gargoyle, perhaps. I mean, wow, our items are great here. IE, LW, Gargoyle, I think is pretty good in the stats. And now we have to roll a bit. I'm curious to see when Soju stops here. The traditional place to stop is around 32, 33 gold. I always have to do the math in my head to remember which amount you stop at, which it should just be default, but I'm a troll, so it's fine. Because the idea is that at one of these gold amounts, with no streak, at 32 gold, you're making 5 plus... it's 33, right? Because with no streak, you are... But I guess you're going to either win or lose. I think it's 32, actually. Because the idea is at 32 gold, if you have no streak, next fight, you're getting 3 gold plus 5 gold, 5 base plus 3 interest. So you're going up to 40. And then the fight after that, you're getting 4 plus 5, which brings you up to 49. And then you're either... loss at that point, which is going to give you 1 streak gold, or you have won one of those fights, in which case you're at 50. That doesn't account for buying any units is the only thing. Support golem. Dark Alley Dealings is a fun option in this comp. If you can get to Shyvana 3, Dark Alley Dealings is really strong. You probably just take Support Golem here because it's a broken augment. But Suspicious Trenchcoat on Shyvana 3 is disgusting because you get a bunch of extra Shyvanas. They all CC. They all do a bunch of damage. It's like really gross. But you probably just take Support Golem here. Roll the Dice actually might even be better. Augments, support golem, roll the actually. Oh, they're almost exactly the same. The idea with roll the dice is that you have so many units that you want to itemize on this board. But okay, we're just gonna stick with this. We're up to 40 gold here, like we talked about, because we're at 32. And the next round we will guarantee be 50 gold as long as we don't buy anything. That is the big if in that gold projection. So maybe you sit at like 33 just to guarantee that, you know, like if you need to buy a unit on the way, it's fine. But I mean, at this point, we can't really roll deep. We're not close enough to anything that we can like send it, and we do need to find everything. This is an upgraded adventure guy. Ooh, this is a sick setup here. He took this augment for a sniper's focus onto Seraphine. The question is where's the fishbones gonna go? But I guess, I mean, a sniper's focus on Seraphine, honestly, maybe that's enough. Maybe they reforged the fishbones or something. I don't know. Fishbone Seraphine doesn't seem amazing. All right, we're gonna roll a little. Ooh, okay. We're just gonna dip to 40 because we can. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna sell the Shiv. Yeah, okay. I don't love selling Shyvana here, but it's probably fine. I just don't like that last roll. But the idea is, of course, that we're one off Jace. If you can hit Jace, that's gonna help stabilize the board a lot. That's his idea. I don't love it because I really want to hit Shiv 3 on this board, but I think the idea is that we're just going to hit this stuff and then start pushing levels, and maybe we'll find some Shivs on the way. Also, give me a sec to like move my mic a tiny bit. There we go. This is just a more comfy spot for me. We have belts open, so it's redemption. It's just redemption here, I think. And yeah, I think this is the take. That makes sense. Warmog's also a good option. what was that? Ash as well. That was a triple Guinsu Ash. Was that Rage? What is it called? Anger. I always call it anger management, but it's anger issues, or is it the other way around? Is it anger management? No, it's called anger issues, and I call it anger management, I think. All right. Ooh, okay. I mean, we're so close at this point that I do think a pretty deep roll down makes sense. We're one off Namzi, one off Jace here. We only rolled to 30 though. Like, it's not so deep. We have the redemption. I think you do always make this with the idea that Shojin is not that good of an item onto Namzi. Statistically, at least. But looks like Soju's going to hold this with the idea that maybe we are just going to go for Shojin onto Namzi. We'll see. Jace 3 helps us a lot. We can probably roll, yep, for Charm here, pick up Reforger and Remover pretty good, and then roll one more time for good luck. Well, more for the fact that we're one off Namzi, one off everything at this point. But you still need to hit everything, 2 off Twitch here. So I do think you wait this round out. We aren't really on a big streak here. Hopefully we win this fight though. The support that we're fighting is pretty strong. This is a scary spot. But I didn't really talk about the dummy that we got, but the dummy that we got is quite exceptional. It's a tankiness item in Aegis and also attack speed, which is good. And then it's the gem, which, you know, like scales with the extra time that you get. So it's kind of, I feel like maybe one of the best golems that you could possibly get. We need Shyvana, and then we need to just hit this stuff. So next round, we're probably rolling, I mean, to 0 if we have to. Hopefully we don't have to roll too deep to find this stuff. Another glove, sword here. Itemization, wait, let's take a peek at this. I guess based on how Soju's playing this, he's going to make a Shojin here. If you weren't to make Shojin, it's actually kind of awkward because you could go redemption and just like gargoyle redemption be your items, but then you're left with other components. Like I mean, is honestly, like, is Namzi? I mean, here I'm curious. Infinity Edge, Last Whisper, Namzi. Yeah, I mean the stats really hate Shojin here. There's not much stats on this other stuff. I was curious about Hodge. I imagine Hodge isn't bad on Namzi, and yeah, the stats kind of agree. The stats really hate Shojin, interestingly enough. But okay, we're gonna roll here. There's Namzi, there's Twitch. Okay, relatively quickly we get our cash out here. We're gonna make the Shojin. Okay, this is the one that's 2. Okay, I mean this one is pretty good. We do need to throw, yeah, these onto like basically Shyvana. I think this is fine. And then Tricksters, yeah, I think that Jace is solid. Oh, and we get these. There's so many items that you get here. He is gonna make the double gargoyle. Now we can start looking for Twitch items like Deathblade, I guess. You could also look for Jace items, I guess. I kind of like Deathblade onto Twitch here, but you get a billion items, which is very, very good. I think maybe this is why Soju decided for Golem over the TG, because he knew that he was going to get a lot of items potentially from this cash out. I think, which is quite reasonable. Last Augment, Prismatic. Take anger issues and turn everything into Gwynsu's. It'd be funny. It's probably just tiny but deadly. I mean, yeah, it's a solid combat augment. You want a solid combat. Oh, wow. Okay, Hunter Crown here. I'll do a stats check on that. That surprises me as well. Hunter Crown, tiny. Yeah, I mean, the stats actually like Hunter Crown more. Wow, okay. I mean, you are playing 2 Hunter carries, so getting to 4 Hunter, maybe even more vertical Hunter down the line. Okay, I could see it. I don't think we need more items with Marksman's, but I guess we'll see. If Soju goes for it, I'll stats check it. Okay, I mean, I'll stats check it regardless because he sat on it for so long. I mean, it's probably not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Throw that onto like Twitch. Okay. We get, and the Renaz is obviously not bad. And I guess you should throw a Hunter Crown onto Jace here. And the idea is you can like BT Hunter's Crown Jace. I mean, yeah, and then you Renaz onto the Twitch. I kind of love it. I would say I kind of love it in this spot. The only kind of sad thing is who are these extra items going on? We don't even have any like units to put them on. They're just gonna go onto random shapeshifters later. But hey, we've hit the whole board here. We have the Hunter +1. Well, I guess the thing is we're not gonna get 6 shape for a while. So our next level has to be a Hunter. It's got to be Olaf here. And then we get Frostin, which is pretty nice. And then like after that, oh, wow. I mean, that's a, I actually really like that play from him. That is so smart from Soju. He reforged both of the treasure chests because he has so many items, right? That, like I was talking about, the value of it is so low. So boom, you double Reforger. We got Black Cleaver, which is kind of bad, but the Randuin's is really nice. And like on average, you're like Black Cleaver is probably one of the worst ones that we could have gotten here. You could have gotten something like I mean, we could have got another gem. We could have got the fire one. Like there's so much good stuff here. Glove open here. I don't even know. Like we have so many items at this point. We're just taking sword for IE, and he's just gonna like move the Black Cleaver and be like, okay, I regretted putting this here. I mean, it's ass, right? It is nothing onto Twitch. So I think he's just gonna move the Black Cleaver at this point, throw it onto like the random Shyvana or something. Found our Hunter here, so we're gonna level for this. I have to imagine we're going to move the cleaver, right? I mean, I guess we're going to see. We're just making sure that we ran to its front line and Aegis back line. I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense. I like who's doing it. Oh, block cleaver the Kog'Maw. I mean, that works, yeah. He spreads it quite well. Going to make the IE. Yeah, okay, this is solid. I mean, Cog's going to come out eventually, and then it's probably going to have to go into Shyvana. I mean, maybe you could throw it onto the Olaf. But I mean, this is a great spot. He opts to sell the Swain here. Are we Swain too? Or did he just sell a Swain pair here? I mean, maybe he doesn't even... Yeah, he sold a Swain pair. Wow. But I mean, the idea in Soju's head is that, like, we need to make it to 9, play 6 Shapeshifter. Like, Swain 1, Swain 2, who cares? The Swain is going to be completely irrelevant no matter what his situation is, Swain 1 or Swain 2, which that's actually quite a reasonable take when you think about it that way. We're fighting... I mean, this is just a Callista, like, multi-striker type comp, but they also have Hecarim itemized. Like, I thought they were going Hecarim reroll for a second, but I don't think that's the case. But we're coasting here. 5 streak. We've hit our cash out, which is big. I wonder, where's the other player who, it's ESO, right? EOSO. The problem with their setup, let's do another quick stats check here, just from the start. Here, clear this. And upgraded adventure. And then I just want to look at units real quick. Lilia, Namzi. Okay, so the stats still prefer playing this version, the Zoe version. Where's Seraphine, by the way? Okay, I like okay in the Ari comp. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I was curious because this comp, in many ways, it kind of makes more sense with an upgraded adventure because you have 4 1 cost to roll for, whereas the other comp you kind of have to you have to play random Seraphine, which is ass, or you have to wait for RE3, which is so far away. But I mean, it looks like the cap is just so high. Gonna make the Morello here just to guarantee heal cut. We're always gonna play 2 dragon the entire game, so this is... I think it's fine though, in just with the idea that, like, Namzi is not gonna be hitting their entire board. Now, Shyvana's gonna AoE a lot of stuff, so, like, I don't really care that much about Morello's here. But I guess the other thing is, like, we don't have another item to build in this spot. Like, what are we gonna build here? Like, it was a giant spell, so what are we gonna build? A Warmogs onto our Jace? Like, I don't think it does anything. The only thing I could maybe think of is Redemption, but we already have one. So, ooh, I wouldn't take this. There's probably something that you can do. I don't even know what you can do with it. Our items are so good here. Yeah, we're just going to level Thrown Away here, get our 3 Frost in, which feels pretty good. And this is just going to be our board until level 9, honestly. I like this a lot. Yeah, just sit on this board. Okay, this guy... Did they even hit? They did hit their upgraded adventure. They got the support Kasha one, which is really good. The only problem is they still don't have RE3 yet, which is so much of the power of this comp. We still lose, though. I wonder if we're going to get outcapped by them later, because that's scary. Also, I'm down to go back, actually. They're very low, though. I'm down to go back. Where did the Fishbones end up? Is that on Ari? It's Fishbones Ari. I have to do it. And this we're getting to a point where we're doing too many stats check, but it's not in, it doesn't exist in the stats. Oh wait, no, I have craftable. Okay, it's actually not that bad statistically. I mean, how does her ability targets her target, right? Fire an orb towards the target. I could see Fishbones Ari being sick, right? Because what if she just randomly Fishbones like this? I didn't actually see what she ulted there. But like this board actually has a lot of potential to snipe backline. Wow, that's actually really, really cool. The snipers on the Seraphine and then the Fishbones Ari. I kind of love it. It seems kind of silly. I mean, it seems insanely silly, but it's kind of sick. What did we just get? An Orn item from Charm? Yeah, we did. And we got Eternal Winter. Oh my god. That's so good. Redemption on somebody else, double Gargoyle probably. Okay. He opts to do it like this. I think this is fine. It's kind of awkward to Redemption like the Shyvana because she's going to fly away is the idea I think that he goes for here. So he just opts to do this. Guaranteeing the Redemption is guaranteeing healing on your main carry. Redemption is a little bit of support, but it's also very selfish, solid item. So I can see this. Well, Briar on Carousel would be great. I'm at this point just kind of struggling to find units to itemize here. I guess you could take like a Spark for Shyvana. Okay, I mean, yeah, that would have been unreasonable. It would have been unreasonable. Like I would have had to call that a high roll, and that wouldn't have been fun. So, I mean, honestly, that's fine. We take the Edge of Night. We can throw this onto Olaf. We can go into Briard later. Like, I think you can be pretty happy with it. Okay, I mean, our board looks great, right? It's just us and then the other upgraded adventure player. And it's so funny. I was watching the stream VOD. Soju was like bitching about this augment like right before this game. You know, he was just like, it's so unreasonable. If you go to like Challenger, if you go to like GM Plus, this augment average is like at 3.8 or something. And I mean, he's not wrong. Are we playing for 600 this game, by the way? It kind of looks like Soju is going to opt to play 600 instead of 6 shape. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's like we're already kind of playing 2 hunter for free. We have the hunter +1. We want to play the Olaf. So then the only question is on level up here, is it 6 shape or 6 hunter? And I mean, with the fact that we have all of our hunters itemized, we also do have all of our other guys itemized. So it's kind of a tough call. I mean, 6 hunter, I think, statistically kind of caps out higher. The only upside to 6 shape is that you get to play Briar. But, I mean, can we cut anything? No, we can't, right? I mean, you could cut Shiv, you lose Dragon, but we do have the Morello made already. You can't really... I mean, you could cut Jace, not Jace, but, I mean, you could cut Jace, actually, later game if you find it. That's honestly what you do. If you find Briar 2, you cut Jace. But what I was going to say is you could cut Swain, but, like Frost isn't that big. All right, I mean, that's Swain 2. We are not levelable yet. Looking for just another AD frontliner item. Gonna take the BT. I like it. This ISO person ended up losing. Oh, they did just hit RE3 though. I'm down to see this fight happen. No, it's not them. Okay, it's this board. The multi-striker Giga Gwinsu build. I mean, this is such a cool build. I'm not sure that it's actually that good, and you can see in how like not very close this fight is. I mean, Soju's board's strong, but I don't think their board's that good. But yeah, you can see it in that they go 5th, that the board is not like amazing, but it's certainly funny. All right, random declaw here is not bad. Throw that onto the Olaf here, especially because we know we're about to fight this guy. We did get the big spike. Looked like he was trying to put, it looked like he thought that Jinx was a Yuumi, but you know, I'm joking. Ooh, this is smart. This is really smart from Soju. We know that we're gonna fight this Seraphine. We know that we really do not want to line up our units to get sniped by Seraphine. So we mill our carries here. Beautiful by Soju. Will it be enough to actually win the fight though? Also, wait, let's go back actually and look at that Ariel. Look at this Ariel, man. It flies, it targeted the Jinx, man, and just sniped her out of the corner. That was huge. I think we got, oh, it's such a close fight, but he has it. So smart from Soju to make that positioning swap. It absolutely won him that fight against probably the strongest person. If we don't win this fight, it's very possible that that person ends up winning the lobby. So huge positioning from Soju versus that guy. The only thing is we won that fight, but we do not get a second to rest. We have another insanely strong matchup. Veigar, I've talked so much about how high Veigar caps. We get our whole board shrouded, which is pretty bad. We do have this Jace on the right side to maybe try to make a Nami ult go the other way, but yeah, we're still very clumped. It looks like it's fine though. Our board is just too tanky for Veigar to get through. This was Clone, but I don't know if that was the Veigar player who died or the other player. It was the other player. Okay. So one more fight versus Veigar. We can pick up the red buff, I guess. It denies it from them, which is pretty nice. I didn't see if they had any other heal cut, but they were looking for a last Nora item, so this makes sense. The MR is fantastic here. You can just hold the Nora to deny, and then, yeah, red buff the Olaf, I guess. I don't know about Morello red buff Cog. Yeah, the big thing here is trying to avoid Nami ult. I'm kind of surprised that he continues to full clump in spots like this. I mean, he did move his front line here, so maybe, but I think this Nami ult's just going to go through like our entire board here. Yeah, the hope is that our board's strong enough, and yeah, it looks like it is. With the edge of Night onto Olaf, it's so hard for Veigar to burst through him, and it's gonna be another dub, another masterclass from K3 Soju. This was, well, you got to see my starting soon screen that I never use anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Check my Twitch and all the links down below. Thanks for watching.